Welcome everybody, welcome to this personality development through self-improvement series of videos. My name is Anil Kumar and we are talking about One Small Step Can Change Your Life by Robert Maurer. One Small Step Can Change Your Life by Robert. This book talks about Kaizen technologies, Kaizen principles, Kaizen values. Kaizen, what is Kaizen? Kaizen is a Japanese word. Kaizen is a process of continuous improvement. A habit using very small steps, small improvements, small changes, tiny, atomic, mini, stupid, strategically simple changes, small steps, continuous process of improvement in everything that you do, every moment, every action, every effort. The art of making great and lasting change comes from small, steady steps. So the first step, the small step, that is what really matters. That takes you. Every drop causes the biggest wave. Drop by drop makes an ocean. Kaizen disarms the brain's fear response, making change come naturally. When somebody says tomorrow onwards this is to be like this, the brain will have a lot of fear and negative. The fight or flight attitude will kick in. To prevent that, to fool the brain, we have to have very small steps of changes. The brain will think, oh, this is very small, and allow. And by allowing such small changes, naturally we will be able to make great and lasting change in our life. Circumvent the brain's built-in resistance. That's what we were talking about. How you ask small questions to the brain to keep the fight or flight under control, to switch it off, and then allow and permit the small change. Take so tiny step that it bypasses the screening of the brain. It is so trivial and the brain doesn't see any danger in it, and it allows you. And then before it is ideas shot down and you are killed in your progress, this small step will give you small reward, and slowly you will reap, and you will be led to reap big, large, lasting change. Kaizen has two definitions: using very small steps to improve a habit, a process or a product, using very small moments to inspire new product or inventions. So one is using small steps to improve, and then using small moments and small actions to inspire new product, new invention, new innovations, new way of doing things. There are two myths. One is change is hard. It's actually wrong. Change is possible if you are doing it in bite size. Second is the size of the step determines the size of the result. No. Howsoever small the step may be, it is a number of steps that you take. The consistent, persistent effort that you take. Your perseverance, your determination, that is what matters. And then Kaizen is slow. No. Innovation is quicker. Innovation is not quicker. Innovation happens because of Kaizen. Kaizen is nothing but small, regular, steady, slow steps. There are two elements of the spirit or purpose in which Kaizen plays an essential role. One is called service and one is called gratitude. You should be thankful for all the things that happen to you, and you should be willing to serve selflessly for getting more grace. So all changes, be it positive or negative, are initially scary for the brain because the brain wants a status quo. It wants to stay as it is. That is why the change or the habit has to be sliced and diced into atomic, mini, small, simple level to overcome that block, this stopping gate. When you are afraid, the brain asks you to save yourself. It doesn't allow you to act in something new direction. Our brain is programmed to resist change. This is the animal instinct that is there in all human beings. So we have to make the brain, by taking small steps, unstick from the attitude of not to take any new action. We have to bypass the block. We have to make the brain forget and remove the block. We have to get out of this fight or flight response. And only then, by the small steps, we will get lasting changes. There is nothing wrong with fear. Nothing wrong with your BP going up or you feeling tense. That is the way the human body is built, just like any other animal. But how you apply your brain, your mind to control the situation and then act forward, that is what matters. The action, the will, the intention, and then this happened is okay, but is it bad or is it good? How you perceive it, how you paint it, what is your cultural and environmental background giving a color to it, that is what you should be aware of. The small questions create mental environment that welcomes unabashed creativity and playfulness. So we have to ask small questions, or single word questions, open questions. Repeat asking over and over and again till the brain has no choice but to pay attention and begin creative answers. When you ask what you want to do in life, the first, second, third, fifth, 10th, 100th answer is not the right answer. 250, 500th answer will be the right answer to get the core value of your life. Likewise, what you want. The more you ask, you will get creative answers. Everything that you do daily, force yourself to think creatively of 10 different new ways of doing the same thing that you have been doing all your life. Force your brain to be creative. Ask again and again. Small, simple, stupid questions. The brain will creatively, innovatively think and give you better answers. The brain loves questions. It will not reject them unless the question is big. That is why we have to ask small questions, single word questions. Why, what, where, when, how. Kaizen's questions such as, what's the smallest step I can take to be more efficient? How can I be more effective? And when can I be more effective? What can I do? Why should I do this or differently? Allow to bypass the fears by making it small. Reduce those changes that are arousing the fear. If you are unhappy but you are not sure why, try asking yourself, why am I unhappy? Am I guaranteed to be happy? Am I guaranteed to fail or not to fail? What would you be doing differently if you want a real success? If you are trying to reach a specific goal, ask, what is one small step that I can do? One small effort, one small activity whose outcome will take me one step closer to my goal. How can my actions that I am right now doing, the small step, the smallest effort, taking me closer to a better relationship, a healthy life, a good team spirit at workplace? So, is it something that you're not listening to? Is it something that you're ignoring? Is it something that you're neglecting? What is it that you're not doing that you need to do to make things better for you, for your community? If somebody is annoying you, ask, what is that person is having as a problem? What is good about that person? Why is he not good at this point in time? What is one small thing about me that I did not do right to make this person comfortable? What is so special in me that I am not giving to them? Why am I not giving my best? Why am I not getting the best from others? What am I doing wrong? The easy technique is to sculpture the mind by asking simple questions, by asking for innovative ways of doing small steps in the right direction, in a different direction. The small thoughts help you develop a new social, mental, physical, psychological, spiritual, sociological skills to handle yourself and the people around you. Taking steps so tiny that seem very trivial, thinking about small things, asking very small questions, you sail past, calmly overcomes, quickly bypass the obstacles in your mind, and slowly, painlessly, easily you will have lasting results of great changes. A continued success, all because of determined, dedicated, devoted, directed action. If you ever feel you're dreading, if you ever feel you're making up and cooking up excuses for not performing, it's time to cut back. Think again, plan well, reassess your goal, and then slice and dice every step of the process to make it so small. The steps should be atomic size, mini size, simple stupid size. Train yourself to spot and solve the problems by making it smaller. Chew one bite size at a time. Remove one block at a time. Remove one clog at a time. Make it so small and easy. It should be specific, it should be realistic, it should be measurable, it should be mini, so that you can get it done, have the reward for having done that one small piece of thing, enjoy and celebrate, and then go for the next, go for the next, go for the next. Keep on doing and stacking it up. Whether you wish to train yourself or others to instill better habits, small rewards are a perfect encouragement. For small rewards, you need to have small results. For small rewards, small actions. For small actions, small thoughts. So, slicing and dicing it to make it small, that is what matters. The larger the external rewards, the greater the risk of inhibiting or stunting the native drive for excellence. If somebody says tomorrow you will have a free ticket to space, that's a big thing for you to win. And then your mind will not allow you to take any risk where there is a raffle in picture. The larger the reward, the greater the risk. The greater is the stumbling block. The Kaizen approach is to make it look simple and small and bite size. Life requires slower pace. If you make it small, you are doing one small piece of action towards your goal. If you make it big, you have to spend a 1 year wide activity to reach your goal. We are not talking about the big goal. We are talking about small goals which can be achieved in 1 minute, half a minute. So that the slower pace of life and appreciating the moments will help you pick up lasting change by not allowing the brain to stand in the way and give you a fight, fear or flight tendency whenever there is an obstacle to be overcome. So we were talking about One Small Step Can Change Your Life by Robert, and you were listening to Anil Kumar. Thanks for watching this video on personality development through self-improvement.